my name's Jane. I'm from Ireland and I'm a follower of the Positive Vibes tribe since, there's only one, since 2018, and I've been a friend of Hess since 2018. I'm very appreciative of Hess and all that he does for, his followers, and it's just great to have that support and to know that, we're not alone, and sometimes that makes such a huge difference. I just want to say thank you to Hess. He did ask me if I could do a short video just on a few tips or sharing my experience with IBS, and so I was happy to say yes. So I'll just kind of start with, I've had IBS for 13 years, and this is the first year that I've started to feel well, which is, hard to kind of admit because it's such a long time feeling unwell. And it was, a case of doing many things. It's been a long process, over the years I've tried different things, different diets, different practitioners, different ways about trying to figure out the root cause of my IBS, and I finally found the root cause, and I think that's the main thing that people need to keep in mind, is that IBS is an umbrella term for many digestive issues and gut conditions, and so to find the root cause is really important. So that was the first thing I kind of wanted to say. Then another thing is to figure out your trigger foods. So whether that's blood testing, hair tests, more of a holistic approach, you do what feels right for you. I can't tell people to do a certain test. We're all different. We all kind of listen to our intuition differently, and I did a hair test, but that worked for me, and the foods that I took out were in fact the foods that were triggering my IBS, and that was the kind of start of when I started to feel better. Another thing I would say is to keep a food diary, because then you can look back on a day where you were feeling really unwell and just pinpoint what it was that you ate that could have caused it, or it could have been maybe just something that was stressful that day, like a work meeting that could have also aggravated it. As you all know, nerves and anxiety play a big part in IBS, and it's important to look at both things, what you're eating and what your environment is. I would also encourage people to maybe go to a nutritionist. That's what I've done. A few months ago I went to a nutritionist, and I'm still continuing to do some sessions with her, and I think it's important because when I started to find out what my trigger foods were, I was like, what can I eat? I'm going to starve. And you know that being hungry is the worst thing you can do for your IBS. So, nutritionist really opens up your eyes to different foods and different recipes that you can try, and you won't feel so lacking in nutrients or foods.